The Princess of Wales wrote a touching tribute to the fallen, as she led a moving Armistice Day service today. Catherine arrived at the Royal British Legion Service of Remembrance at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire this morning. Handwritten on a note and attached to a wreath, which she laid at the Armed Forces Memorial, the royal penned, "In memory of those who made the ultimate sacrifice, we will remember them." Catherine, the princess, wearing a black hat and long coat with 2 poppies on the lapel, looked solemn and deep in thought as she walked to service, the first she has attended at the Arboretum. Poignant services were held across the country on the anniversary of the end of the First World War, as millions paid their respects to those who fought and died in military conflicts. Queen Camilla jumped on board a train from Chippenham, in Wiltshire, to London Paddington as she took part in a Poppies to Paddington initiative to mark Armistice Day. Meanwhile, the crowd stood as Kate arrived to take her seat for the service in Staffordshire, which featured a reading of a specially commissioned poem by the Arboretum's poet-in-residence, R.G. Manuel Pillai. The poem, which includes themes close to the princess' heart, reflects the importance of personal connections, experiences and bonds that are formed through military service, Kensington Palace said. Kate participated in the traditional 2-minute silence at 11 a.m. on the 11th day of the 11th month. She then laid her wreath at the Armed Forces Memorial, before being invited to view newly dedicated names inscribed on it. Watched by the crowd, which included veterans and their families, Kate stepped forward to lay the large wreath, before appearing to take a moment of reflection and then returning to her seat. She bowed her head as the crowd prayed for those who had been affected by conflict, including members of the armed forces and civilians. After the service of remembrance, the princess visited the memorial wall, where she was introduced to Squadron Leader Beth Long, and her daughters Scarlett and Sophie, the family of Squadron Leader Mark Long, who died in a Spitfire crash during Battle of Britain memorial flight duties in May 2024. Mr. Long's name is the most recent to be engraved on the wall. Kate spoke to the family for around 5 minutes before meeting Bosnia veteran Johnny Hayes, who spent 23 years in the Royal Military Police.